Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia is not sold out. And we're gonna talk about the alleged methods that they using for the ticket prices. So somebody sent to me ticket prices. They said it started off at like $550 and went up like high as hell. Like I seen tickets as much as $20,000 a piece to sit close to the ring. Now I'm explaining all this, right? So when you do, how I know? Okay, I don't know where I want to start off at. Let's talk about it's not sold out. Now, it tells you when you go to T-Mobile.com, it links you to Access. And when you link to Access, obviously, T-Mobile will link you to Access. And, from what I've seen, the blue is, standard tickets. The orange is the resale. Now, in some of these situations, the majority ones I went to, you can go to your phone right now, your computer, tablet, whatever. The majority ones that I went to, especially closer to the ring, it was one seat I seen you can buy one of. But the majority, when you click on one seat, it make you buy two. I seen maybe 3 rows from the ring where they made you buy two tickets for $20,000 a piece, and they came up to a grand total of 40 bands for resale. Now, what else I seen, right, is I seen a standard ticket, right? It's one, and it's in the upper level. It was like, I think the $545, $560 one, $500, $545. And then behind it, like 3 or 4 rows behind it, it was a retail ticket and it was going for $845. Like it was about 4 or 5 rows behind it. So it's not sold out, but what they did, even the orange tickets, they probably would be sold by now and they'd be closer to a sellout had they not been trying to run game. And that's what they're trying to do. What they doing is what Eddie Hearn, allegedly what they doing is what Eddie Hearn, and I'm going to let the facts out here, that Eddie Hearn, the UK banned Eddie Hearn from doing. That's why the UK is limited. For Eddie Hearn to make up the revenue to pad his pockets, he will buy the seat. The UK put a cap on capitalism for the most part. So there's only so much money that Eddie Hearn can charge, or in the UK they could charge for a ticket. So what Eddie found was a loophole allegedly, where Eddie said, well, I only can charge a grand total, let's just say $1,000 for this ticket. I'm going to buy it, right? Buy a bunch of these joints and shoot them up to $2,000 so I can make a profit. So I can make that profit. So that's what they doing in America, but ain't no cap on capitalism in America. It's encouraged. So allegedly that's what they doing. Now, there was articles of people who invested money about suing the handlers of PBC for not returning on their investment. Mayweather and Logan Paul was one of the events where they would buy a whole bunch of tickets and they're supposed to sell the tickets, resell the tickets at a higher ticket and return their investment. I forget exactly what the flip was in a lawsuit. It alleges that they didn't get their money in return and the profit that they were sought after. So these investors would put the money up and they would buy the resale tickets and they would get a percentage on, the the profit off the resale. So once again, you take a $1,000 ticket and you sell it, and this is being modest, and you sell it for $2,000. So he supposed to get however much money that it was multiple guys who invested into multiple fights. So let's say he bought $50,000 worth of tickets, right? And the return was supposed to be $100K. They said, well, we give you $75K. We give you $75K. The 50 back, you make $25K. On top of that, whatever, just simple math, right? Get a $25,000 profit. We keep the other $25,000, and that's how we gonna rock. And the people say, well, A lot of times my investment wasn't returned. A lot of times, when they did return my investment, it wasn't the profit that they told me it was going to be. And all this is on the internet. You can find out. Logan Paul and Mayweather was one of the fights. It was a couple fights where they gave him money and the fights never materialized. And they said, well, they never got their money back. So like I always tell y'all, anytime somebody holds you money, it's supposed to be points or interest or your money hold. So somebody give you $20, you give somebody $20, well, they should give you 25 back just off the fact that I fronted you $20. It's a common courtesy that you give me more than what I gave you because I'm without my $20. So it's a common courtesy that you shoot me the $5, not cash at me that's $19.75. No, you should shoot $25.30 just because I'm a real nigga for letting you lend the money. So the same thing here. It ain't about the principle that they return the money. You said we was gonna get this return. You told me I was gonna get this return on my money, and you paying out straight or you paying out with the return that you didn't promise. You need to make the difference up because this is what we agreed on. No matter if you at a loss or whatever, or your gain is chopped in half, give me my motherfucking money. And this is where the suit's at. Now go back, and I wasn't gonna talk about this on video. Go back. Somebody sent me a tweet by Rick Glazer saying that Al Heyman kind of being hot and being suspicious because allegedly he got a lot of people looking to serve him for lawsuits. Once again, this article about these investors looking to sue him for not, for the buying and resale allegedly. I wonder why he moved the way he moved. He moved scary and shit because he a shiesty ass nigga, allegedly. And that's what they doing with this fight. A ringside ticket is 20 bands and telling you to buy 2. You have CJ, what if they can't sell them? Then they probably gonna give it comp to a hot roller at the casino. Or they probably gonna give it to somebody at least retail price and just make good with it. And that's what they probably gonna do. So at the end of the day, like I said before, it don't add up. Allegedly they bought a whole bunch of tickets up front. It happened when we went, me and Tom went out to Vegas for Josh Taylor and Jose Ramirez. They get these bots to buy up all the tickets. Then they put them on the resale market and shoot up the price. And they've been doing this for tank fights. They said, well, official attendance is this, that, and the third. For all we know, they could be comping all them. They could be just taking a loss and comping the tickets, bro. They could be just comping the tickets. Or, selling them at face value, slightly above face value. You know what I'm saying? That's what they really doing probably. You're going to have some people that's going to pay it. Some people that's going to get standard admission. Excuse me. Then you're going to get some people that's going to probably pay for high roller tickets. But a lot of the time, I already know people that be giving out tickets. Sam Watson is a ticket broker by trade. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times they be giving away tickets. They comp them to high rollers. And then probably straight up and down, they'll probably just eventually just sell them straight. So, if a ringside ticket go for, I don't know, let's say 5,000, they shoot up to 15,000 plus profit. They'll probably give it to somebody like, okay, I could do it for 5. I could do it for 10. Maybe even say I do it for 2,500 or whatever. I don't know. But that's what they doing. And that's why his gate and his pay-per-view numbers tank don't match each other, bro. In the grand scheme of things, this ain't no real big fight. Because if it was, it wouldn't be no blue seats left. It wouldn't be no resale tickets left. And that's the scam they running. That's the exact scam they running. Like I said before, if I had it, I wouldn't pay $20,000 for this. All the bull jobs that can happen boxing. Imagine you spend 40 bands, 20,000 a piece. I seen the one on the opposite side of the ring or to his left, and it was 9,000 a piece, but you had to buy 2, so $18,000 to see a fight. Like, fuck no. No, why would I do that? That's a great question. Why would I spend $19,000, $40,000 on tickets for what? And that's the game. And will it be sold out by Saturday? Yeah, of course. They're going to get them tickets away They gonna sell them on a discount. They gonna roll them, comp them to high rollers, all types of shit. All they doing is spending their own money and getting their own money back. And if these tickets don't sell, you would be a damn fool to pay for $600 to sit on the upper deck at the MGM Grand and see this fight. It don't mean shit. What do it mean? The winner ain't the face of boxing. The winner ain't champion. The winner ain't the king of Vegas. Some little ass boys fighting. It's like IMX and facing off and fighting B2K, motherfucker, or some shit like that. Pretty Ricky and IMX having a street fight. The Backstreet Boys fighting the NSYNC or some shit in the late 90s or whatever. Fuck out of here. Get out of here. And that's the game they running. A lot of the chat is on talk about bots and sneakers and all that shit, but they running the same game here. They run the exact same game. So it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance and get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Link tree, the first link in the description. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.